Right. Jeff Wilson is the proprietor of SCDtalk.com. He also happens to be someone that's well known for his more liberal leanings, I would say, if you compare him to me, Kevin Corenthal. And I wanted to ask you, Jeff, if you could talk a little bit about why the plans that Barack Obama has presented, the ones that are already in effect and those that he's working on, are going to be successful in the long run.
Well, I think there's a lot of possibility that some won't, and I think he's been honest about that. But the reason a lot of people are out here today is they seem to be upset with the idea of raising taxes back to Clinton levels. Now, this is something Barack Obama ran on. He mentioned it 1,000 times during his campaign, and guess what? He still won. He won big. He won by 80 electoral votes. So clearly, the majority of the American people support his ideas because he ran on them. So I'm not seeing a whole lot of new things here to be upset about, to be honest. Now, California taxes, yes, that is very upsetting, and I think it's a disaster, frankly. And I'm not sure what the solution is. I'm not sure the Democrats have the solution or the Republicans. But as far as the federal level, I'm not sure that I agree with anything that's being said here.
Speaking back to the election, would you agree that a good portion, perhaps, of the vote that Barack Obama brought in?
Oh, he's got a loud horn, huh?
Yeah. Would you agree or disagree that probably a good portion of the vote that Barack Obama brought in was due to a tiredness of the Bush administration, a difficulty in seeing another Republican, especially an old stodgy Republican, coming into the White House when there was this fresh-faced idea?
Yeah, certainly that was an element. There was an element of old and tired versus the new hotness.
And do you think that? But do you think that would cause someone to block out images in their head of what might happen if taxes went up? People would vote for him anyways.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would vote without considering policy fully, and that's on both sides of the aisle. I mean, the person who your candidate ran with was Sarah Palin, and she had a lot of trouble elucidating her ideas and policies, yet she still got a lot of votes. And she was a pretty face, too. You have to admit that. Now, but the main issue, I think, is that the people voted for Barack Obama, and he stated these things. He said he was going to raise taxes. He said he wanted more regulation. And the results of the Bush administration speak for themselves. There's a lot of people out here complaining that they want free markets. Well, we had free markets, and look what it got us. It got us over-leveraged companies that need bailouts. It got us companies that are too big to fail, that are failing all around us, and that require massive taxpayer subsidies. Well, we need rules, we need regulations, we need sane tax policy. We're not asking for a lot. We're asking to go back to the Clinton years, which I'm sure they were fairly decent for you, Kevin. They were pretty good for me as well.
They weren't very good for me, but that's beside the point.
They were good for America.
With the tremendous participation in these tax day tea parties, what message do you think that the Obama administration should take from all this?
I think that they should definitely listen, and that they should understand that people are upset about higher taxes. But if you can point to me somewhere in his budget where he's proposing to raise taxes on middle income people, I'll happily listen to that. That's CHIP. That's a program to help poor children with Medicare, right?
Right, but it raises taxes on the middle class to do it.
Through their Medicare payroll tax?
No, through cigarettes.
Okay, so that affects a limited portion of the population, not all middle class.
But it affects a pretty large part of the population, and a large part of the population that indeed is more likely to smoke.
Okay. You might be able to sell that better than I would, but...
It's the first idea.
Okay, that was one example. Can you come up with any others?
We're only 85 days into this administration. It's still early.
True.
Lots of opportunities to raise taxes. Thanks, Jeff.
We'll see. All right, thanks a lot, Kevin.